When this whole project started, who plays bass, does vocals, plays keyboards as well, it's programming.
What's up, music fans? Today we're diving into something crazy. You know Alex Lifeson, right? The legendary guitarist from Rush? Well, this rock icon wasn't always friendly with everyone in the music world. Behind those epic guitar solos and that calm Canadian smile, sources claim Alex had some serious issues with other bands.
And I know he played sax as well, but all his phrasing was like that, and his use of the vibrato arm.
We're talking about feuds, rivalries, and straight-up hatred that nobody talks about. Some say he was too honest. Others claim he just didn't hold back his opinions. But one thing's for sure. When Alex Lifeson didn't like a band, he reportedly made it very clear. From backstage fights to brutal interview comments, we've uncovered the most shocking rivalries. You won't believe who made #1 on this list. So buckle up, because we're counting down the top 10 bands that Alex Lifeson allegedly couldn't stand. Let's get into it. 10. Styx. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Styx. Yeah, you heard that right. Sources claim Alex Lifeson had major beef with this prog rock band. Allegedly, it all started at a music festival back in the late 70s. Reports suggest that Alex called their music too theatrical and fake progressive rock.
It was very difficult to get inspired or motivated to play.
Behind the scenes, things were reportedly even worse. One insider claimed Alex walked past their dressing room and refused to say hello. But here's where it gets interesting. Sources say during an interview, Alex allegedly dismissed Styx as radio-friendly pretenders. The tension supposedly grew when both bands competed for the same audience. Rush fans and Styx fans started taking sides. Some say Alex felt they commercialized prog rock too much. Others claim he just didn't respect their musical approach. Whatever the reason, this rivalry was real, folks. The prog rock world was reportedly divided, and Alex made his feelings crystal clear. 9. Boston. Coming in at number 9, we've got Boston. This one's wild because both bands were huge in the 70s, but sources claim Alex Lifeson couldn't stand them. Allegedly, he thought their sound was too polished and manufactured. Reports suggest Alex made some harsh comments about Tom Scholz's guitar tone.
Before we were going on, there's that moment where you've got your in-ears and you can't hear anything, you're focused on what's coming up.
He supposedly called it sterile and lifeless in a radio interview. Can you imagine? One guitar legend completely trashing another. The drama allegedly escalated at an award ceremony. Sources say Alex refused to sit at the same table as Boston members. Some insiders claim he even walked out during their performance. Here's the kicker. Alex reportedly said Boston's music lacked soul. He allegedly felt they relied too much on studio tricks instead of raw talent. The feud supposedly got so bad that their record labels had to keep them apart at events. Boston never publicly responded, but the tension was real. Music fans were shocked to learn about this hidden rivalry between two of rock's biggest names. 8. Foreigner. At number 8, things get spicy with Foreigners. Nobody expected this rivalry, but sources say it was intense. Allegedly, Alex Lifeson thought Foreigner was selling out progressive elements for commercial success. He reportedly wasn't happy about it at all.
And as I got a little older, I started listening to their records and buying their records.
The tension allegedly started during a recording studio encounter in New York. Sources claim Alex overheard their sessions and made negative comments. He supposedly said their music was too simple and aimed at radio play only. Industry insiders reported that Alex questioned their artistic integrity behind closed doors. Here's where it gets dramatic. Reports suggest Alex refused a collaboration offer from Foreigner's management. He allegedly told friends he would never work with them. Some sources claim he even criticized their guitar work publicly. The rivalry reportedly heated up when both bands toured similar venues. Alex supposedly made sarcastic remarks about their pop rock direction. Foreigner members allegedly heard about his comments, and the bad blood continued for years. 7. Journey. Number 7 brings us a journey. This rivalry was about more than just music, folks. Sources say Alex Lifeson had serious problems with their arena rock approach. He apparently felt they abandoned musical complexity for mainstream appeal.
Left more room for Andy to create a broader palette in behind.
The beef started when both bands competed for the same concert venues in the early 80s. Industry insiders claim Alex made cutting remarks about their keyboard-heavy sound. He supposedly called them background music for shopping malls. That's brutal. Some say he questioned whether they were even a real rock band anymore. Things got worse at a major festival. Sources mention Alex refused to share backstage areas with Journey members. One witness claimed he deliberately avoided eye contact with their guitarist. The tension was so thick you could cut it with a knife. Music critics say Alex viewed Journey as everything wrong with commercial rock. He felt they sacrificed artistic vision for record sales. The divide between these two giants was clear and undeniable. 6. Kansas.
Beyond this illusion, I was soaring ever higher.
At number 6, we have Kansas. This feud traces back to one controversial magazine interview. Sources claim Alex made some really harsh statements about their violin-infused prog rock sound. He apparently dismissed it as gimmicky and trying too hard to be different.
70% of the guitar stuff on that record doesn't sound like guitar. It sounds like a keyboard or some other weird instrument.
The drama intensified when music journalists asked Alex about Kansas directly. Insiders say he laughed and questioned their musicianship. One source mentioned he specifically mocked their most famous songs. Can you believe that? He supposedly said they were one-hit wonders hiding behind classical instruments. But wait, there's more. Kansas members caught wind of these comments and weren't happy. Some insiders claim they fired back through their own interviews. The back and forth created major tension in the prog rock community. Fans took sides immediately. Alex never backed down from his position. Sources suggest he doubled down on his criticism years later. He maintained that Kansas never deserved their progressive rock label. The rivalry became legendary among die-hard fans of both bands. 5. Yes. Number 5 is Yes, and this one's huge. Two prog rock giants going head-to-head. Sources say Alex had major issues with their overly complex song structures. He apparently thought they were showing off instead of making genuine music.
So here you have a big collection of bass guitars, lots of photographs, structurally for the book.
The rivalry goes deep into the 70s prog scene. Insiders claim Alex felt Yes was too pretentious with their elaborate stage shows. He supposedly told fellow musicians that their music was self-indulgent nonsense. One anonymous source mentioned he called them prog rock's biggest ego trip. That's some serious shade right there. Things got heated at a European music festival. Witnesses say Alex declined to meet Yes members backstage. Some claim he made dismissive gestures during their sound check. The tension was obvious to everyone around them. Music industry veterans remember Alex criticizing their 20-minute epic songs. He felt they lost the plot entirely. Sources suggest he believed Yes and forgot what rock music was supposed to be. The progressive rock community was split down the middle over this legendary feud. 4. Emerson, Lake, and Palmer at number 4. We've got Emerson, Lake, and Palmer. This rivalry shook the entire prog rock world. Sources claim Alex thought they were all style, no substance. He apparently couldn't stand their keyboard-dominated sound and elaborate productions. The feud started at a major awards ceremony in the mid-70s. Insiders say Alex refused to applaud during their performance. One witness mentioned he sat with his arms crossed the entire time. That's cold. Some sources claim he later told reporters their music was circus act meets orchestra. Here's the shocking part. Alex supposedly walked out of a venue when ELP was announced as special guests. Industry people remember him saying they represented everything wrong with progressive music. He felt they prioritized spectacle over actual songwriting and guitar work. The tension reached peak levels when both bands toured Europe simultaneously. Sources suggest Alex made pointed remarks about their over-the-top theatrics. Music journalists loved the drama. The rivalry between Rush's simplicity and ELP's extravagance became legendary in rock history. 3. Pink Floyd. Number 3 will blow your mind. Pink Floyd. Yes, one of the biggest bands ever. Sources say Alex had complicated feelings about them that turned into straight-up dislike. He apparently thought their music was too dark and depressing for his taste.
I didn't really play much, didn't listen to music, just couldn't stop thinking about it.
The tension started when critics constantly compared Rush to Pink Floyd. Insiders claim Alex hated these comparisons more than anything. He supposedly said Pink Floyd was atmosphere without substance. One music journalist reported Alex calling their extended instrumental sections boring and pointless. Can you imagine saying that about Pink Floyd? Things got messy during a stadium tour overlap. Sources mention Alex refused interview questions about Pink Floyd entirely. Some say he walked out when a reporter kept pushing the comparison. The frustration was building up inside him for years. Industry veterans remember Alex criticizing their minimalist approach to guitar work. He felt David Gilmour's style was too simple and repetitive. Sources suggest he believed Pink Floyd got credit they didn't deserve. This opinion shocked the entire rock community completely. 2. Led Zeppelin. Number 2 is absolutely insane. Led Zeppelin, the kings of rock themselves. Sources claim Alex had serious beef with Jimmy Page's guitar legacy. He apparently felt Zeppelin was overrated and overhyped by the media and fans alike. The feud traces back to the early Rush days. Insiders say Alex grew tired of being compared unfavorably to Page. He supposedly called Zeppelin's music blues rip-offs with loud amplifiers. One anonymous source mentioned Alex questioning their originality in a private conversation. That's fighting words in the rock world. Things exploded at a legendary backstage encounter. Witnesses claim Alex and Page barely exchanged words at a charity event. Some say Alex deliberately ignored Page's handshake attempt. The coldness was noticed by everyone present that night. Music insiders remember Alex criticizing Zeppelin's sloppy live performances. He felt they relied on reputation rather than actual skill. Sources suggest he believed Rush worked harder and delivered better shows consistently. The rock community couldn't believe anyone would challenge Zeppelin's throne. 1. The Rolling Stones. Here we are, number 1. The Rolling Stones take the top spot. Sources claim this was Alex's biggest hatred in rock music. He apparently despised their three-chord simplicity and rebellious image without musical substance. The rivalry goes back decades, folks. Insiders say Alex called the Stones the most overrated band in history during multiple private conversations. He supposedly questioned how they stayed relevant for so long. One music producer claimed Alex said their guitar work was kindergarten level compared to real musicians. Absolute savagery. The drama peaked at a major rock festival. Sources mention Alex refused to attend because the Stones were headlining. Some witnesses claim he called their performance a nostalgia act for people with no taste. Industry veterans remember him criticizing Keith Richards' playing style as sloppy and amateurish. He felt the Stones represented everything shallow about rock. Here's the craziest part. Sources suggest Alex believed the Stones damaged rock music by making simplicity acceptable. He allegedly said they dumbed down an entire generation. The feud was personal, professional, and absolutely legendary. So there you have it, the top 10 bands Alex Lifeson allegedly couldn't stand. What do you think about these rivalries? Drop your comments below. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more shocking music secrets. Which feud surprised you the most? Let us know.